What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. Wolkernite Fight Championships 4 is just around the corner. And I am joined by the featherweight champion of Wolkernite, Ndue Lleshi. Thank you very much for coming on, mate.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
not a problem. Your first title defense under the Wolkernite banner. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting back in the cage.
That's not a different. I'm fighting for the lightweight title.
You are champ title. I thought Kyle was a higher weight class, but yeah, getting back in the Vulcanite cage, champ status as well. So that's pretty special. How are you feeling? Are you excited just to get back in the cage?
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel excited. Always the fight is a fight. So whenever you fight, I always feel excited. I just want to keep it active as I can. So that's the main thing for me to just have fights.
Yeah, man. And I know you never really stop. You don't really stop training. Your preparations on top. How's your training camp been going?
Same for every fight, man. Same. I just keep training. I might just take off after my fights, maybe 2-3 days, and then I'm back on it.
Yeah, and I always see that you and Cleddy always seem to have fights together. Like you're always fighting on the same show. You two kind of keep each other motivated, don't you?
Yeah, we train together. We go out and everything. Like most of the times, especially most during the day, like we always together because we go in the morning, train together, afternoon. Like we the main training partner for me. Like we train with each other.
Yeah, and you're both at such a high level as well, and iron sharpens iron, so it's a great team that you've got going there. Obviously, just speaking about moving forward, is this kind of the last fight on a regional level before you head on to the big shows and the European circuit?
That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. So with the big shows, I'm already there, but the thing is, it's like just the timing. It's all about timing. Like I just need to get the right timing to get on the show because they're already calling me out to be on a big show. But I was meant to fight on a big show this Saturday, but it didn't happen because they wasn't able to get me no one. So just waiting for the next one.
Yeah, well, obviously mentioning no names of promotions, mentioning no names. You were obviously at one of the big shows yesterday. That's a big arena, big bright lights, massive sound production, huge stage, real like big names. That is that where you feel that you belong now? You belong on that type of show.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man. I train to be a world champion, and that's the main goal. I'll not stop till I reach there, man.
Yeah, and you main event a lot of these regional shows. You main event a lot of the cards that you're on now. Do you class yourself as a main event fighter, a fighter that people see on the card and they're like, I'm gonna go see that because Ndue Lleshi's fighting and it's gonna be a banger?
It's nice, it's nice, but still, it's nice to get built up and everything. And I appreciate all these promotions they put me on, man. But my main thing, what gets me excited, it gets me excited to get on that big promotion on those big lights.
Yeah,
That
man.
that's the fire you need.
Yeah, it looks sick. And then like backstage last night at Octagon, you had like Leon Edwards was there, like Luke
All
Riley
the
was
big,
gonna all the big names, man. And
all the big names.
you've got the skills to kind of be involved with those guys. It's not a doubt. Always the same, but the Albanian army is that coming with you again this time?
I don't have to say it, man. You know it.
That was crazy. Like I didn't get to speak. I spoke to you after the last fight, but I didn't get to like speak to you after I'd kind of watched it back and digested it. But the Rafael Statovic fight, that was incredible because he had a lot of people there too. But you had obviously your
Yeah,
Albanian army. That must have been a really good moment for you.
yeah. It's always, man. The feeling you get after the fight, because I don't get emotional and stuff, but after the fights, I let everything go. I get, that's where I get emotional. But on during the training camp, during the fight and everything, I don't get emotional. I don't show no emotions, nothing. I don't, no mercy. But after the fight, you let it go. Like that's what I've done.
Yeah, man. And obviously that wasn't an easy fight as well. Rafael's a tough guy. Did you learn a lot in that fight?
Man. the physicality on this guy was like unbelievable. Because usually it's hard for other people to take me down, and but this guy was like just lifting me up like a little kid.
Yeah, obviously a Polish national Polish wrestler, strong guy, but you recovered and you got back to your feet, and then you ended up submitting him, which is crazy. Obviously, did you have a lot? Was there a lot of that, like a lot of talk about that fight? Did you hear from a lot of people saying they were impressed by that performance?
Yeah, actually, when I took the fight, a lot of Polish guys I know I trained with, everybody was texting me and coaches there like, "Don't take the fight."
That's not you. That's not you. You'll
Yeah,
take the
man.
fight.
Yeah, they were texting me like, "Oh, be careful, don't take the fight." I was like, "Yeah, I already take it, but I'll just you'll see. I'll finish him." But there wasn't, because they knew him on the wrestling scenes. Like it was competing, like it was two-time Polish champion,
Yeah,
and he's still current. He's still the champion now in Poland as a wrestler. So, being a Polish wrestling champion is big, because they're like 20 million or something.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. And the guy he came out to fight, man. He came out tough.
Yeah, I think he kind of blew his gas tank maybe in that opening, like trying to like slam you down and get the big takedowns. But it was a great game plan by itself. Like I said, you just kind of weathered that storm, and then as soon as he presented you with the opportunity, you were like, yeah, well, you're gonna go to sleep now.
Yeah, but when he started putting pressure on me, I felt like he just wants to get me out on the first round, and I start throwing knees on his body. That's where you get your gus down out, and then he gussed out.
Yeah, but it's like great performance. So just speaking about obviously Kyle, who you're taking on, do you know much about Kyle? Have you got any particular way that you're going to approach this fight?
Always finish will come 100%,
First
and
round?
he's good. I'll it's good fight, but I don't think it'll be on the same level as Rafael.
No, that was a super. That was. I can't believe that fight was put on. That was a great fight. You don't really see that happen too often on the regional scene. There'll be a like quite a noticeable level in well difference in level, but that fight was really well matched.
That's why that fight should have been on big promotions like PFL, Octagon, all these shows, man. This kind of level, but you see in other shows they don't put the same level, and sometimes you see guys like me and Rafael fighting like top fights in original scenes, man. That's sometimes is a bit shame, but what can you do?
Yeah, at least I got to see it live, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what your answer's going to be, but I'll just let you say it. Before I let you go, prediction for fight night.
First round submission or KO, but I'll go. I want to keep the submission going.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, I knew that was going to come out your mouth, and like I said, there's no one that believes it more than you do, and your coaches and your team and your family.
Man, I
So
believe every word they say, man. I believe it because I know I'm capable of being a world champion, and I will.
yeah, well, like I said, Cage Warriors, Octagon, PFL, anyone, sign this guy up. Because we know how big he's going to be. But no, thank you very much for joining me, Andrew. I really appreciate your time.
Always a pleasure, man, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a
Always.
problem.
Thank
10% off your tickets, link in the description. So make sure you go get them or get them through Andrew if you haven't got him through. Yeah, I know he brings about 500 people, so not a problem. But yeah, all the best for fight night, mate, and I'll see you on May the 4th.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a
Always
problem.
pleasure.
Always, mate. You take care, buddy. Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.